everybody, welcome back to TAZ's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One, here to inspire and empower your wig journey. In today's presentation, I am going to show you a brand new style by Wille, and this one is called Gilda Mono. It's in the color beige multi-mix, and I have a lot to say about this style. You're not going to want to miss the details coming up. This wig style was sent to me by Wig Studio One for this review today, so you can check out some of these details before you make the investment. If you have any questions for us, please reach out to support at Wig Studio One. But if you drop below this video and expand the description box, you will find a link directly to this style. If you click on that link, you can go out, you can take a look at the price, the colors that are available. We invite you to shop at Wig Studio One, and Wille styles as of today's date are 30% off automatically at checkout. Gilda Mono is a part of the Wille's Modics collection, brand new for spring 2022. Now the Modics collection, according to Wille, takes and combines some of the most popular features of existing styles and sort of a remix on some of their most popular colors. So according to Wille, this Gilda Mono style is sort of a combination between vanity and raise. Now I have had a chance to experience raise. I think it's a beautiful style, sort of a short little shaggy pixie just like this. But then they've sort of taken it up a notch with some beautiful cap features, which we're going to get into in this review. But first I want to cover the color. This is the beige multi-mix and the color code is a 142412. So let's check it out. According to my eye here on this color, the base color appears to be a dark ash blonde or a light ash brown. And then that's highlighted with a light blonde. And that blonde appears to be pretty neutral. And then there's some light brown in there mixed in, and I'm going to show you, especially here at the nape. This is a highly dynamic color, but it is not a rooted color. But based on the highlight pattern and all of this mix of colors, it may appear as though it's been foiled with some of those highlights. I love that look because you do have a little bit of a darker nape. And then where it counts the most, which is on top and around the face, you have those light blonde highlights. It's a mix of those colors. Very dynamic, beautiful, and salon fresh. So this style is directly out of the box. All I did was give it a shake and apply it. I didn't even have to designate a parting space. It just kind of falls down around the crown in a very natural looking way. Gilda Mono is a short, shaggy pixie cut. Just one of those cuts that we all remember from the past, but that have never really gone out of style. It's always on trend and super easy to wear, especially in the warmer weather months. So let's check out the measurements for Gilda Mono. In the front, right around 4.5 inches. So if I measure that, that is going to strike me just below the cheek level. I'm about 6.5 from hairline to chin. So that's exactly right in there around 4.5 inches. And it just glides and frames the face beautifully with that. It joins up with that 3.5 inch layer right there on the sides. And I love this crown. So there's a 5-inch crown area. And I love that because it gives you a cute little profile. Getting much shorter than that, and that kind of squares off in the back for that flat look, which I am not a fan of. And then there is some shaggy layers all throughout the back, tapering down into about a 2.25 inch nape. And the nape has ample coverage. I have a pretty low hairline in the back. I do shave the back of my neck often, but this seems to cover up all of my natural hairline. It scoots around the ear for nice coverage, and the nape does stay put. This is a beautifully constructed style. They've really given some real good mindful thought to it. So this wig style is impossibly lightweight at around 1.9 ounces. I can tell you it feels like air on my head right now. It's hard to even remember that I'm wearing a wig, honestly. It's lightweight, and I think that's really lent to the style by this super light density. So not only does it have a really super light cap construction, The density on this was a nice natural density, very low, nice natural density. It has a beautiful silky, very fine fiber. Obviously this is a straight style. You're really not going to find any waves or curl or body in this style. In fact, if you wanted to get a real good spiky look and have it hold, you're probably going to need a little bit of a contour cream or some sort of holding spray in order to achieve that and make it sustainable. But this is a super versatile little pixie. So as I mentioned, this wig style is super well appointed, and that's very obvious by this cap construction. So we have a temple to temple lace front, a single monofilament top, and then open wefted sides and back. Now, one thing you want to know, and I know this is a question on your mind, is how does it fit? I took it right out of the box, made no adjustments to my 21¼ inch circumference. It fit beautifully. I still have not made any adjustments to it. So in my mind, that 21½ inch circumference is going to be super ideal for this style. I think anywhere between 21 and 22 inches is really going to enjoy a lot of comfort. I'm not noticing a whole lot of stretch, so if you're above 22 inches, and of course I have no way of measuring this, but I think it might be a little bit snug for you. I feel like a lot of these new Modix collection styles that are coming out are more average in size, and this latest batch that was released, I think, are actually more petite average, kind of like the classic Ellen Villa fit that a lot of us petite-headed tribe really have come to love. So let's get up close on this lace front. Really well done by Ellen Villa. So this is a temple to temple lace front, but it does not extend back into the ear tab. But the seams are beautifully obscured. And then, let's take a look. This grid is very fine. The knotting is very fine. They do run the highlight right up to the lace front. It's a gorgeous invisible lace front. And then that moves back into a full single monofilament top. That means no matter how you part it, you should be able to get the illusion of scalp through that part. Okay. Now the lace front, and I'll show you an inside look at the cap, is very deep. So the seam that adjoins the lace front to the monofilament is really far back there, easily obscured. But it gives you the illusion of scalp all the way back through the crown. So permatease, I'm not sensing any permatease on this. Now there may be some just to obscure wefting. It would have to be a very light, fine layer, but honestly this style really doesn't need it. There's a lot of layers to cover up any wefting. So I'm gonna go on record according to this piece and say there's no permatease in this style. So what about lift? You can still get lift, and all of the lift is being done by sort of the resistance that you're applying to the root on this style. So, you can get some lift easily just by pumping up that root, direction that root how you want it to go, and you get some lift in the areas that you enjoy it. But likewise, and this is where this really nice versatility comes in, you can have a really smooth style as well. So all you have to do is sort of use the heat from your hand and press down. Use the heat from my hand for making all kinds of styles. But yes, you can see where you can get a lower profile out of it. But this wig in its true element really loves to be free. It has that nice natural wispy appeal that all you have to do is rake it. So rake it back, just fluff it up a little bit. No matter how you want to part it, it just falls into place beautifully with a nice natural look. I just can't get over it. The more I explore this style, the higher marks it gets from me. It's a really nice, classic, beautiful style. It's comfortable, which to me, that just really kicks it up a notch in my book for that petite average circumference. It's well constructed. This is in a super well built cap construction, thoughtful, classic, timeless styling. As of the date of this filming, the price on this one is around $433. I think that's supported by these amazing cap features. Now at Wig Studio One, you can always get 30% off of an Ellen Villa style. Prices are always subject to change, and so are the pricing promotions. So if you're watching this at a later date, I can't guarantee that. But as of now, 30% off. So that's going to bring it down by another $120. And so I'd like to point out some sister styles because that always gives us a little bit of perspective, and it might help you understand if you may end up really enjoying this style. One of my favorite styles to wear, just kind of a plug and chug kind of a style, is the Renee of Paris's Coco. Has this same classic short pixie shag. Now on Coco though, it's just an open cap and there's a ton of permatease. For those out there that really enjoy the look of Coco but really don't enjoy the look of the permatease, you may really love the nice realistic touches on this Gilda Mono. And it does seem like a lot of different brands have styles like this. Let's see, Belle Tress's Clover is another one. It sort of has a longer front, but it's kind of the same kind of style. Ellen Villa actually makes one called Sky, and that reminds me a lot of this one too. So if you're familiar with Sky being a little more of an asymmetrical pixie style cut, I think you would really like this one. Let's see, in the Raquel Welch line, Fascination. I have seen a Fascination. I did not review it. I think maybe I still have it up. I just haven't had a chance to review it yet, but I did take it out and apply it, and it looks very much like this. So if you like Fascination, if you like Voltage, if you like Flirting with Fashion by Raquel Welch, I think you'll really enjoy this style as well. And then finally, I recently reviewed one by Wig Pro called Ellen. And Ellen has a lace front on it, and it's a cute little shaggy pixie like this with lots of pieciness. So if you like Ellen by Wig Pro, you may also like this one. So I'm going to do a quick spin for you here so you can see this from all angles, also in outdoor light. But then we're going to get to the styling segment, and you're going to learn so much more about this wig style. You're going to learn more about the density, the movement, and the versatility. So hang in there for the styling. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for joining me here at Taz's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. Be sure to check the style out at Wig Studio One. All of the links below in the description box. Inside look at the cap for Ellen Villa's Gilda Mono. There's that lace front, beautifully contoured. It does not extend into the ear tab, although it has some beautiful coverage right there at the ear tab. Very well done. Nice deep lace front. And then there's a seam that adjoins the single monofilament top. And then we have a closed velvet ear tab. Nice amount of fiber spliced into that ear tab for nice coverage. In the back, we have an extended felted nape with Velcro style adjusters. Lots of wefting, but a minimal amount of stretch. I feel like this is a truly average fitting cap, but is very suitable for the petite average tribe. I gave it a couple of shakes, and I just sort of fluffed it with my fingers. You can part it in any direction, or you really don't have to have a part, because if you just mess up the top and just allow the fiber to fall as it will around the crown area, there's really no designated part, but it looks really wispy and natural and beautiful. I know that my glasses are going to fit beautifully between the ear and the ear tab. I can already tell there's no permatease. It's a really light density. And most pixie styles, honestly, work well and are friendly towards a full-time glasses wear. But let's check it out. And I always like to mix up my glasses with a pixie. There's just something about a pixie style that really highlights the glasses and sort of makes those glasses the jewelry of your face. So you can really experiment and have some fun with your readers like I do.